Hello, everyone, and welcome to your tarot and oracle messages and guidance for this new moon eclipse in Scorpio that we have coming up on tomorrow, I believe. So, yeah, oh gosh, I have just had to do away with all the the setup and the organizing the camera and the lights and making sure I don't have any kids in the background and noise and distractions, etc. I just have had to let my dream of everything being perfect go, and just what I really just want to do is get the messages out to those that take the time to watch and listen, and get something from them. So yeah, I'm not, I'm holding the camera in one hand, and I'm going to flip the cards over, and I read the messages as they come. That's just how simple it's going to be from now on, guys, because I had to let that dream go of it all being perfect and just do what I can with what I have and the time I have and everything else. So this is how it is. So let's get started. I do have some tarot in here. I only have three. I've pulled 3 tarot messages for this new moon collective reading. So yeah, let's get into it. And then I also have a few oracle messages. I have an archangels or angels deck that I've pulled from. I think I also did a couple of crystals. Let's see what crystals are going to be good for us at this time. And I've also pulled a card that's kind of like a question-based card that really makes you think, and you can kind of jot it down and journal about it. Yeah, so let's get into it. So let's see what tarot messages came up for the collective at this time. So we have the 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay. We have the 2 of Cups. And we have the Tower. Wow, an interesting trio of cards for sure. So what I'm getting here is we have the 2 of Cups, which is very significant of a partnership, some kind of partnership. Now it can be a love partnership, it can be a relationship, but it can also be any other kind of partnership that you can imagine. But basically, the partnership here is very central to this 3-card message. And basically with the 7 of Swords here in reverse, I feel like there's going to be a lot of honesty. Someone in the partnership is going to be how do we put it? They're gonna come to, I feel like they're gonna come to some realizations, okay? And then they're going to have to they're gonna have kind of like God, what is the term for it? Where they almost like they suddenly realize exactly how they feel and what's been going on, and it's kind of like stuff they haven't really ever shared. And so that's what's going to be happening. they are going to become really honest and share these realizations and open up a little bit more communication wise. And with the Tower here, everything, this conversation that comes about from this realization and from the communication and sharing, what they've learned, what they've just, what they've discovered from that, everything that is not, strong and stable in the relationship is going to go. So I really feel like, or the partnership, I really feel like this is a really great message actually, because what is not good, strong, stable, in the relationship, in the partnership, is not going to stay. And that might be, could be, it might not be, but it's very, very possible that what goes is what comes from this realization and sharing these thoughts with partners or you know relationship or partnership. So yeah, I hope you get what I'm trying to say about that, guys. But it's basically a good thing. There's going to be a lot of clearing in this partnership, and remember, guys, this is a collective reading, so this is general. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It could be a friendship. It could be a business partnership. It could be, some kind of collaboration. Generally, when the Two of Cups comes up, it is a romantic relationship. But that doesn't mean to say that that's all that it could be. It could be other kind of partnerships. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of clearing, and there's going to be, better communication, more communication. More honest communication about how things that they have been perhaps afraid to share in the past. And from that, I feel things will become stronger, because everything that is not strong and stable is going to be cleared, and it's going to be going, and we're going to be left with this amazing union here. So that is what has come through with the tarot energy for this new moon. Let's go ahead and see what else we have. So we have union, and that is absolutely perfect, because we were just talking about how this union is going to be strengthened by these energies either side of it. So that is absolutely perfect, and I love that. I just love it. I love that card. How beautiful is it? It is from a deck I recently got, actually, and I cannot remember the actual title of it. I haven't had it that long, but that's gorgeous, and I love that as a clarifying energy for what came through here with the Two of Cups. So union, love, togetherness, harmony in that union. Yeah, look at the beautiful lilies there. Gorgeous. Let's see what else came up. We have wisdom. Okay, so we have the cedar tree, wisdom. And this cedar tree, this picture here is giving me really big ancestor vibes. Trees are very symbolic of family in general. So I'm just feeling ancestor wisdom is going to be coming through during this new moon eclipse, and that's amazing. I mean, so I would pay attention to everything that's going on around you during this new moon eclipse, and yeah, look for signs, look for synchronicities, look for symbols. Pay attention to your dreams. Um, Something that I didn't mean to do but found myself doing yesterday was looking through an old photo album that my mum had passed on to me and found in my old bedroom. And yeah, that kind of just brought back a lot of memories from, you know, the images that were in those photos. Because obviously, you know, I'd lived those times and, you know, there was some good memories. So in that way, I feel like, you know, perhaps looking through old photographs could be the key that unlocks the ancestor wisdom that might come through for you at this time. That's just a suggestion, guys. That's not necessarily how it may come through for you, but yeah, look for signs, symbols, synchronicities, pay attention to your dreams, and yeah, see if that ancestor wisdom comes through for you at this time in some kind of way. Let's see what other messages and guidance we have for this new moon. We have nourishment. I love that one. So this nourishment message, really in a very general way, we could say, okay, pay attention to what we are putting into our bodies, what we are eating, what we are drinking, but let's make it a bit more broad than that. So, you know, nourishment, you know, we can nourish our bodies in more ways than just what we eat and drink. So what are you viewing? What are you watching? What information are you feeding your mind? What are you reading? Again, what information are you feeding your mind through your vision? Are you meditating? Are you taking care of, you know, mind, body, and spirit? Like, we are more than just a physical body. And so, in that way, we need to think about nourishing the mind and the spirit as well. So, yeah, what I suggested before for the mind is, you know, things that we watch or read, you know, information that we feed our mind. So, think about whether that is informative, whether it's just, you know, trashy soap operas or whatever. You know, maybe make it a bit more educational, maybe make it, you know, something a bit more like nourishing for your mind. And for your spirit, you know, I would suggest meditation. Meditation, I mean, I cannot recommend it highly enough. It's just, it's probably one of the best things you can do to keep yourself grounded. But there's you know, other things you can do to nourish your spirit. So just be a seeker and you know, really look for ways to nourish not only your body but also your mind and your spirit, guys. So let's see what else has come up for the collective. Oh, we have a message of no. So with this message or guidance, I feel like if there has been, or there is a question that has been playing on your mind, or that does play on your mind during this new moon eclipse in Scorpio time, that the that spirit's kind of saying that the answer is going to be no at this time. Now, remember, that doesn't mean that it's going to be no forever. Okay, so if you've got a question, or you've had something on your mind, a question on your mind that you've been wanting a yes or no answer for, and spirit's saying no, not at this time. Think about, if you really wanted a yes, or no kind of isn't resonating, think about maybe what can you do to turn that around and make that a yes from the universe. So think about that, guys. Let's see what else came up. We have growth. Amazing. Oh, I love this card. Isn't it beautiful? And I want you to pay attention to this, like, look at this stunning red color and the red butterfly. Okay, so growth, but particularly growth in things that you are passionate about. What are you passionate about? Like, what really lights that fire inside your belly? That is where you are going to be experiencing growth, because I feel like we need to guys, you just need to go. You just need to go for what you're passionate about. We need to do these things in our life. We've only got this one life. So find that thing, or those things that light a fire in your belly and that you're passionate about, and you really, really want to kind of go for. And yeah, spirit saying that you're going to be experiencing growth if you take that chance. And also here, transformation, some kind of change and transformation, yeah, and growth. So I love that message, I really do. Toadstools, we all know how they grow, huh? But yeah, something you're passionate about, guys. So what else do we have? What other messages, what other guidance? This is the angel card that I drew for the collective. And we have Barachiel, divine angel of blessings, showers of heavenly love, intercession, good fortune, removes blocks to success. Well, that's fantastic news. And it says, I can help you become a generous channel through which God will pour a fountain of blessings into people's lives. I believe these are fairly new cards to me as well. I believe there's a crystal guidance, which is Unakite. It's kind of like a time, if you've been wanting something to occur, or you're wondering when something would happen. We have February there, and we also have the advice of, I think also this is, I can't remember what that one was, but we have opportunity awaits. So there you go, our angel for this new moon eclipse in Scorpio for the collective. Who's watching over us at this time? Who is helping us? Who is blessing us? Who's giving us that little bit of love and protection and help as angels do, is Barachiel. Barachiel. Pretty. Alright, these are the two crystals that are going to be amazing to use during this time. And we have, I love these cards. Don't they look real? Don't they look like you could just pick them up off the card? We have Halite and Bumblebee Jasper. I love that one. So Halite, if you've got any Halite or Bumblebee Jasper or both, these are going to be excellent to use during this time. And if you don't have either of those crystals, but you have a clear quartz, you can program it to either of these crystals. Just look up on Google how to program a clear quartz into, a crystal you don't have, or you can go to your local metaphysical shop, crystal shop, and look for one or both of these crystals. I'm sure the people in those shops will be very helpful and let you know what these crystals are good for. But these are the crystals that Spirit has decided were the ones that were going to be good for the collective during this new moon eclipse. Now this is the card I'm ending the reading on, but I did want to just say that, the messages that came up during this reading are general. They are for the collective. They are not going to resonate with every one of you, but so take what resonates and leave the rest as always. Thank you for watching. But before we go, I have our journal prompt question. I really think these cards are awesome for that, for like just really pondering. So the one that we have for this reading is, it's all in divine order, allow. And the question is, how can you relax into the flow and go with the current of life? How can you relax into the flow and go with the current of life? So my suggestion is, when I use these cards, and I do this myself, is I will write this heading down, and I will write the question down, and then I just kind of just put a few little dot points, and I journal about it, and I answer it, and I don't think too hard about it. I just write down whatever comes to my head, and yeah, have fun with it and make some discoveries, or don't. You don't have to, it is just a suggestion. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope the reading was helpful. I hope some parts of it resonated, and hopefully I will get time and see you soon for perhaps the next one I do might be a full moon reading. Perhaps I won't get round to another one until the next new moon. Who knows? But I will see you all soon. Love and light, guys. Take care. Bye bye.